another episode of A Day in the Life at a Cat Grooming Salon. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. Okay, she is getting the same thing as her sister, long hair shampoo package. Actually, it's a little tweak. It's not exactly called the long hair shampoo package. She's getting the natural, which will restore all of her long hair, but she's getting a full belly shave. So we call that the natural. We're just going to prep it with a little bit of that Lay Pooch detangling spray to get things started. It'll create a path of least resistance for prepping the cat's coat, right? And we're going to do two back to back. We're going to do one here on this channel, and then her sister we're going to go live and do on another live streaming format. Okay. Usually I'm on TikTok at around 5 Eastern Standard Time. So that'll be right around when it's time to do her sister. Getting a full belly shave. And then under her front armpits. This is a way for owners to kind of cheat when they're trying to keep their cat in full coat. You know, one way you can kind of cheat or just make things easier for the maintenance of your cat is to put them in the natural and do a full belly shave. Okay? You don't really notice that 30% of the fur is missing unless your cat has a tendency to roll over and lay on their back, sort of like what a lot of rag dolls would do. Alright. Waka. Waka. Alright. She's like, what's happening now, people? Nothing. Alright, let's go to the other side. Wham. Wham. So,
Am I visible?
hello.
Do you know that the heart and PP are made of the same muscle? FR, look it up. Sigma. Did you? $67.
There.
67.
There. Alright, good laddie. Good girl. Gonna get her in the bath. She's like, what's happening now, people? Waka waka. Good girl. She's so precious. Good girl. Waka waka. Okay, now nail trimming. Nails. Nail clipper. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, she's got a set of old soft claws on, so we're going to get those off by cutting the center of them. Or, let's see how long they've been on for. On for a while, so there. There. Let's see. There we go. Good girl. She's going to get a full set of soft claws, perfect paws, and a belly shave is part of her add-on services. She and her sister have been redecorating at home, so the owner is at her wit's end, right? So she's like, I need more soft claws. So you have to maintain those soft claws. As one falls off, you just put one back on again, right? Learning how to put just one on is all that would be required. As one falls off, you put one on, right? Most pet owners are going to be able to manage how to put one on, right? And they're usually in bright fluorescent color, so it's going to be easy to see that one has fallen off, probably. Right? There we go. All right, let's get her in her bed and do a little bit of her perfect paws now. We know how to do it now, but we could if we wanted to. Get her in her bed. Perfect paws means we're just taking off all of those extra toe feathers off the paws. I'm going to use the One Is All clipper. Did I miss that? Oh, okay. And I'm going to switch it to the 0.8 and then just skim the whole bottom of the paw. Don't! What's happening? What's happening? Alright, backup time. Alright, let's get that one. Let's get that one going. There. This is a little bit louder. The other side. She's going to have perfectly manicured little paws. In our salon, we call that perfect paws, the service request. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. You did it. You did it. Alright, just take our little boot brush. And then just start shaping. There. That's done. Other side. Good girl. She's almost ready for her bath. That was quick. Back feet. Some owners ask for this for a couple of different reasons. One, they might be slip sliding all over their hardwood floors, or they think that it's going to help with the tracking of the cat litter throughout their house, or they just like how it looks. That's not usually the reason why most people ask for this. Good girl. There. Alright, you did it. You did it, little one. She's like, what did I do? Well, you got your belly shaved. You got your paws shaved and trimmed back. You got your butt shaved. You got your coat combed through. She's like, does that mean I'm done? Well, if you were in a dog grooming salon, yeah, I'd be handing you right back to the owner right about now and charging $150, right? Yeah, but see, you're in a cat grooming salon where cats are actually groomed. Like really groomed. You know, almost the same exact way as dogs, right? Yeah, with a bath. Wow. There we go. As recommended by most cat breeders, right? Usually when you're getting a high maintenance cat like this one, it's going to come with a folder of what their grooming maintenance needs are, which would include a grooming, a real grooming, right? You are just about there, little one. She's ready for her bath. Her back legs are a little impacted. Let's just kind of get that comb through it. How's your butt? She's like, it's all right. All right, here we go. Right this way, little one. Here we go. Good girl. Bath time. She's like, great. There we go. All right, let's take that off. Yee. She's like, now what? Well, we're going to start with the pink paw pal, right? Yee. That's your first beauty treatment. Wow. Wow. All right. A little bit of groomer scoop. Waka waka. This is going on nice and warm and heated. Waka 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 waka. So it feels nice. Feels nice going on. What a concept. Working with techniques that actually feel good to the cat, right? Yeah. New concept, right? Tail. Try and get down to the skin. Good girl. What's wrong with your left eye? She's like, I don't know. Is that just from all your eye gunk? Is that just from all your eye gunk? Or what's happening? Can't tell. She's like, I'm not sure. I guess I'll know after I clean her eyes. She's got a bit of gunk in and around her eyes. Alright. Wait. Wait. Part of her service request is the perfect paws, so I'm always going to probably do a little beauty treatment on those paws with that groomer scoop to get the perfect paws, cute little perfect paws, right? Now, go back. Say hi to your peeps. It's here somewhere. Here it is. Alright, so this is the bottle that I use, groomer scoop, liquid degreaser. It's about 50 bucks. You get it on Groomer's Mart. The link is on this account, themainlion.live. Right? Cherrybrook.com sells them. There. Alright, let's work on her face. See if that eye will clear up. She's squinting with her left eye. Probably just from all of our eye gunk. Hopefully it's just from all our eye gunk. steady. Here we go. Waka waka. Ready, steady. Let's do it. She's like, I'm a princess, don't you know? Yeah, I know. Little Himalayan princess. Yes, you are. How's your eye? You're gonna fall. Okay. Come here. Good girl. Okay. Alright, let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. You did it. You did it. Good girl. Awesome. Alright, here we go. We're going to work on the first block, which is her head, mane, and front paws. She's like, you're going to do what? Did you just call me a block? No. Alright. There. Good girl. Good girl. Waka waka. You're doing it. Alright, ready? She's like, for what? Will you drown me? I'm not drowning you. You can breathe. She's like, I guess so. Alright. There we go. Let's work on her little cheeks and her dome. Here we go. And while we're doing that, we're going to get Daryl to make some bubbles. That's Daryl. Get to work, Daryl. It's just a sweet little thing. Little Himalayan princess. The princess temperament, meaning she's not aggressive, right? Good girl. Here. Thank you. Thank you. Good girl. Good girl. Girl. Alright. And kitties. Waka waka. Where is it? Where is it? Does that feel good? She's like, it's okay. Good girl. That's just a little soft rubber nippy. Alright, let the polishing begin. Waka 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 waka. She needs a glove for that. One of the best ways to polish short fur is with one of these gloves. And all of the legs have short fur on them. Here we go. And polish. Let the polishing begin. Waka waka. Waka 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 waka. Good girl. She's like, that feels nice. I know. What color do you want for your soft cloth? She's like, it doesn't matter. You like sparkly pink? She's like, yeah. Alright, we can do that. What do you think your sister would like? She's kind of a purple kind of princess. Alright. We got purple, I think. Alright. Water nice and warm. And rinse. And rinse. Good girl. Good girl. Get the dome. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, got it.
Salon Malikum.
Got it. Got it. Hello. Ready, steady, let's put this on. Wow. It's for the happy hoodie. It's gonna make you happy. She's like, no, it's not. I'm serious. It'll make you happy. She's like, I don't believe you. I'm not happy. Alright. Rinse all those sperm roasters out. Please. And tail. Alright. Thank you, Daryl. Alright, let's work on this tail.
And pink waving.
Waka waka. Waka 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 waka. Hello. Got a little Himalayan princess getting her bath today. Her sister is
Waving
next.
hand sign.
Her sister is next. Hello. Waka 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 waka. Wow. Ah, here it is. I'm
Oh,
always putting,
sweetheart, heavy black heart.
yeah, she loves little pretty little thing. Pretty little thing. Alright, so we're working on the second block, which is her back legs and her tail. The back haunches as well. All in there. Right? Good girl. This is just the greasing bath. This is just the first one. And then she'll go and get a second one for her finishing shampoo, right? We're just trying to reset her coat, get all the oil and gunk, everything out.
Goodness, she doesn't mind a bath at all. Heavy black heart, paw prints, paw prints.
I have a Himalayan who loves his bath as well. So it could just be like a Himalayan thing. Maybe. He loves his baths. Alright, Alright, that's not really lathering up as well as it should. So let's just get some Orbis in there. There we go. I'm going to use that little Beats brush. Okay. We'll just take out any of the tangles that might have formed. You want to be creating tangles. Okay. Now, the third block is the body, the whole body of the coat of the cat, right? And we could save that for last. Here we go. Add a little bit of the F&T, a little bit of that Orbis, and then I'm going to get started. Good girl.
Very long bath cat is so uncomfortable.
Waka, waka, waka. Here's a tip for you, Mr. and Mrs. Top Tips. Go fuck yourself. Just say, there's a tip for you. Okay? Bye-bye. Right. Was that helpful for you? just curious. Waka waka. Good girl. You look marvelous. She's like, that feels nice. My Hemi loves his stuff too. Alright. That means brush on. Just try and get out any of those tangles. It'll also take out any dead undercoat. Yeah. Alright. Hand rinse. Good girl. So her coat should be absolutely pristine, oil-free, no dander, completely reset. And then all we have to do is go in with the finishing shampoo to restore and give it bounce. Usually I'm going to be working with a product called Thick and Thicker by Chris Christensen. I usually work with the foaming protein treatment. She's like, it's like a carnival ride. Yeah, I know. Good girl. Could she be any sweeter? No, not really. Alright, ready, steady, here we go. This is the Thick and Thicker Foaming Protein Treatment by Chris Christensen. It's a 64-ounce bottle, not to be confused with their shampoo or conditioner, right? And I add about a tablespoon of that into the final shampoo. You're doing it. Yes, you are. Did you pull the plug? She's like, I'm sorry. There. Peace and Kindness by Chris Christensen. That's also a pretty amazing finishing shampoo for cats. There's so many out there. Top Cat. Notice the name Chris Christensen. Yeah, he makes some of the most amazing grooming products for dogs and cats. He's known in the grooming industry and the show world for making just absolutely amazing shampoos. Just anything grooming related, right? You did it. You did it. Alright, so while that lather is still in her coat, we're going to use that Beats brush just to remove any tangles that might have formed while we were washing her. This will set you back about $6, right?
One can tell this little cat loves to be clean. Heavy black heart. What cat doesn't love to be clean, right? Heavy black heart. Heavy black heart.
Exactly. Alright, let us do some flushing. Just a little bit of flushing. Here we go. Waka 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 waka. She said, "You're trying to drown me." No. No, I'm not. You can still breathe. She's like, "I guess so." Good girl. Alright. Done. Alrighty. Let's wrap it up. Wham. Wham, wham, wham. And good girl. Alright, her whole belly's shaved, so we're not going to do a submersive rinse on her. I'm just going to get her up here. Just
Keep waving.
hello. Waka waka waka. Good girl. Say hi to your peeps. She's like, I have peeps. Yeah. Give you 2 peeps. They're right in there. You take the happy hoodie off, the cat becomes more aware. Everything sound, you know, the sounds and everything else. Put it back on and it helps to drop the cat's, just drops them down. See the difference? Extra small. Underneath. Good girl. You're doing it. Good girl. Good girl. You did it. You did it. Yay. Alright, let's take it back off again. Check her soap rings just in case. Alright, you're done. Good girl. Wrap her up. Wrap her up. We're going to do 2 towel wraps. Start with 1 big fluffy towel. Just wrap her up for about a minute. And then take that off and then rewrap her in a fresh, dry, fluffy towel. You usually need about 2 to help dry a full-coated long-haired cat. Alright, right this way. There. Hello, hello, hello. She's like, what's happening now? We're gonna work at your eyes and your ears and your face. There. That one was squinting when she arrived for her grooming. So I'm assuming it's just all the eye gunk that was in her eye. There. Clear? She's like, yeah, clear. Good girl. Good girl. All right. Waka, waka, waka. Get some ear dry solution in there. Okay. Went. A little bit of air dry solution. Good girl. And shake it out. Good girl. Good girl. There. Let the fluffing begin.
A lovely cat.
Let the fluffing begin. Wow, 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 wow. Good girl. She's like, you're trying to suffocate me. No, I'm not. You were trying to dwell me earlier. No, I wasn't. You have an overactive imagination there, little one. She's like, I'm not imagining it. You know we're going live, right? Go. Here we go. And wrap. Nice. All right. Yeah.
Blowing a kiss, 2 hearts, heavy black heart, heavy black heart.
Okay, go. All right, let's get her face blown out. Hello. We're doing a couple of things at the same time right now. One is to keep her steady by wrapping her in the towel. The towel is maximizing the amount of water that's still in her coat by extracting it. And then we're also drying her face and blowing that out. Some cats can handle this dryer. It's called the Ooh-Ah. So let's try it. Yeah, she seems fine with it. Waka, waka, waka. Okay. Where are you going? She's like, I'm leaving. Alright, so maybe she doesn't like that so much. We'll go back to that. There. There you go. opposite of what a lot of cat groomers will do. They'll just fluff the cat out first and then comb them, but we're going to do a different drying technique for this cat. Steady, here we go. You did it. That one. Take a little bow. Make a little bow. Yes. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, what's over here? You could say this technique is called set it and forget it. Set it and forget it.
The DIY dryer clamp setup. Creative.
Mother of all things is usually necessity, right? My Oster table dryer, the heating element stopped working, so I had to come up with something on the fly, so I got that. Okay? Alright, this technique is called set it and forget it. So we're setting the coat. There aren't any problems with this coat right now. Everything is combed through. All it needs is some warm air, okay? You take a velocity dryer to a small little Himalayan cat like this, and what do you think is going to happen in a lot of cases? What do you think is going to happen? Not in all cases, but in a lot of cases. Cat's going to just start shaking from head to toe. Even after you stop drying the cat, they have like this reverberation shake for a while, even after the drying, because it's just too powerful for them, right? So we're going to do that technique on her. Set it and forget it. The coat is completely clear of any issues. All it needs is some warm air, right? We're gonna let her sit in there and watch her sister being groomed now. It's time for me to go live on a different app right now, so we're gonna say our toodles, we're gonna say our goodbyes, right? The mainlion.live, the link is on my YouTube account.
Thanks.
If you click that, that is our live streaming format. it will tell you where I am going live on other platforms. So if you clicked it, it would show you that I go live on TikTok at 5, right? Which is right about now. So we're gonna go. And we're gonna do her sister on a different platform, right? Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. For anyone who missed the beginning, middle, or end of that grooming. As soon as we get done, that live gets posted, right? That's the biggest difference between going live on YouTube versus going live on TikTok. When I'm done with the live on YouTube, I can just
cat in a cage.
I can just post it. When I stop going live on TikTok, you don't post a whole video. It actually goes into the TikTok library for a month and then it gets deleted, right? What a waste of 3.5 years of live cat grooming on that app, right? Because every single live was down the drain, 3.5 years. So we came over to YouTube where we could chronicle and record and store all of these lives, right? Which is what we're doing right now. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. That's a dryer box. Yes, the cat is being dried. Right? All right, take care. Bye.